Have you ever wondered why Frank Ocean is wearing a band-aid in the blonde cover? Well, it's actually a reference to a fight he had with Chris Brown in 2012. But why were they beefing in the first place? It all started back in 2011. Chris Brown called out Tyler, the Creator, for making, quote, demonic music, and Tyler would respond saying he looks like a box of pops. But instead of directly responding, he threw some jabs at Frank Ocean by comparing him to James Fauntleroy, a very famous ghostwriter. Keep in mind, this was in June 2011 before Channel Orange, so all Frank was known for was being a writer. Frank Ocean would clap back and compared him to Ike Turner, who famously abused Tina Turner. Tyler, the Creator, would then roast Chris Brown like crazy, making 15 tweets all about him in the span of an hour. A couple weeks later, a video surfaced of Chris Brown's cousins asking Frank for a fade. But after this, Tyler and Chris Brown squashed the beef on Twitter, until 1 year later, July 2012, Frank Ocean came out as bisexual. When Chris Brown was asked about this, he allegedly replied with no homo, and things went silent until January 2013. The story goes that Frank Ocean pulled up to an LA recording studio as Chris Brown was leaving. Frank then told Chris Brown that he was parked in his parking spot and said, "This is my studio, this is my parking spot." Chris then tried to defuse the situation by trying to shake Frank's hand, but Frank refused. After this, Chris then allegedly said, "This ain't your studio, but this is your beatdown," and a full-on scuffle ensued. He later confirmed he got jumped and wished his dog Everest was there, and said he couldn't perform at the Grammys because he's cut finger. But despite his injuries, he did in fact end up performing and won Best Contemporary R&B Album, beating Chris Brown. And in his acceptance speech, you can see him wearing the same band-aid in the blonde cover. And in September 2013, Frank Ocean would troll Chris Brown by wearing a shirt with his face saying "wanted for domestic violence."